Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the Extra Point. Let's see, it's 9:28. It was a great week of college football last week, and we'll talk a lot about that, especially if you're a Tennessee fan.
Yes.
Well, the second half.
Yes.
Because I know I was fussing in the first half.
Yep.
Let's talk high school football. Let's get straight to it. Coffee County just gets clobbered by Oakland.
Yeah, there's
Well,
not,
it wasn't really
no.
unexpected though.
I mean, it wasn't unexpected, but you
Yeah.
kind of
It was really how bad was it going to be?
Exactly.
It's bad.
You
Yeah.
thought Coffee County might be able to put up a touchdown at least with Alontae Taylor,
Yeah.
being the four-star recruit that he is. But we totally expected that one. Oakland's
Yeah.
just a dominant team, and they're
Well, they
regional,
kind of
so-
waxed Blackman, and Blackman's usually a pretty
Exactly.
good
Yeah,
team, too.
yeah.
So, all right, we'll talk about Franklin County real quick. They were on a bye last week, so we'll just go ahead and skip that one and go to Tullahoma. Unfortunately, they lose to Lincoln County, 28-6. They take a step forward, and
They cannot put two halves together. That's exactly what it is. It was 7-6 late in the third quarter. They allow a 30-yard touchdown as time expires in the third quarter, and can't get anything going offensively in that fourth quarter. And Lincoln County capitalizes and scores back-to-back touchdowns. So that's what affected the game. So it's just they have to learn to play two halves
Yeah.
to put it together. And as soon as they do that, that's whenever they'll win a game.
well, Coffee County has Cookville at home next. What do you think about that one?
I like Cookville all the way in that
Yeah.
one. Cookville's just a dominant team and has been for a while. They consistently rebuild on a regular basis, so I'm expecting Cookville to win that one and win big.
Okay. Let's see. They got to go. Franklin County's got to go to Columbia.
Yeah,
right?
first big road game for these guys, but obviously they've been on a bye week, so they've been able to rest. Coach talked to Coach yesterday. Really happy with how healthy. Not 100% obviously because we're going in our sixth game, but happy with where everybody is right now. Columbia has not won a game, so I mean this is an excellent opportunity for Franklin County to come in and get a win, a road win, and
Step
another.
towards the playoffs, maybe.
Exactly. So, and really, if you think about it, Coach Smith is really the only one in the area that's winning right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's
I mean,
hard for
Lincoln-
Solkowski and Coffee
Yeah.
County to win with that.
It
brutal
is,
schedule
it
that
is,
they have.
and all of them have extremely tough schedules. I mean, it's just
Well, I think Coffee County, that's one of the things that we had to talk about there. Just that division that they play in, it's brutal.
yeah.
I mean, there's no getting way around it. Whenever you have to face Rutherford County teams and go and play those Murfreesboro area schools, it's just tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next for Tullahoma, they're going to be at home against Page. Now I haven't looked up Page's record, but
Page is 3-2 on the season, 2-0 against region opponents. This is going to be a loss for Tullahoma. I hate to say it, but Page is pretty good. Page has beat Spring Hill already this season in a 1-point close matchup. So I expect if Page comes in here fully focused, I expect him to take care of business.
hopefully Tullahoma can get off the pot and get a win. Will they go winless 2 years in a row, Zach?
I don't think so. I circled this whenever I looked over the schedule this year. I circled one game in particular, and that was at Lawrence County, which will come not this Friday, but that'll be next Friday. And that's the one I've circled, and that's the one I'm counting on. That one should be a win. That one was a close one that Tullahoma should have won last year. Let it slip away in the final seconds last year. If this is a much more better, this is a better football team. So I expect
Do
Tullahoma
they just need to learn how
get
to
that
win?
win. Yes, that's exactly what they need to do. They need to get over these mental mistakes at crucial times and put together two
Yeah.
games of football. So, they got to get that first taste of a win, though, and know what it takes to get that win.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I agree with you. Okay, well, let's move on from high school ball because it's been a little depressing this past week, except for Franklin County getting a chance to get healthy.
Yeah.
Let's talk college football. First, we'll talk about our picks. Last week, we all went 4-2. I had to take one of the games out because
you
apparently
got it
I
wrong.
well, no,
Yeah,
wasn't I got wrong.
But you
I
got it wrong.
I had Wisconsin playing Michigan instead of Michigan State.
Just a little bit of
You
a
were just looking
difference.
ahead a week, right?
Yes, I was, and unfortunately, but overall, I'm 17-10. Callie, you're 15-12. Zach, you're 16-11. So we're all within pouncing distance of each other. So
I
one
just
good
need a
win.
really good week.
Let's rehash some of last week's games while we're talking about it. And we'll just start straight out of the barrel. First half, 21-3. Florida is basically
You're
dominating.
gonna make me relive
Tennessee.
it, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I
Well,
was there.
I'm
You
in
were down on
Chattanooga.
this side.
I'm in
Oh,
Chattanooga getting a cell phone, and I'm like, it's 21-3. I'm mad. We're gonna lose 12 in a row. We go eat. We're not even watching the game. My wife goes to the bathroom. It's almost over. She comes back in and she says, "It's like 38 to."
Yeah, to
I'm like,
see how they turned around the second half. I don't even know if you can put it into words. Everything just clicked. You know, I talked with some other friends earlier in the week. And the question was asked: Was there a switch? Was there a switch for Tennessee that just would start it up? It seems like there was, and maybe they got over being so conservative, and then it felt like it turned the tide. They became conservative on the ball, and we didn't. So, you know, it was awesome to be there. It was awesome to be on the field and get to see time run out and see all that take place.
And get the monkey
Off the
your
back. Yeah, we may lose to them next year, but this year we beat them.
We're
And
on
we beat
a
them
win
by
streak.
10 points.
We are on a win streak. All right, Arkansas got kind of walloped, but I would say walloped, but
They just
Texas
didn't.
A&M.
They kind of pulled a Tullahoma and didn't play in the second
Yeah,
half. So
yeah,
I mean,
they
it was
didn't.
tied 17-17 at
Yeah.
halftime, and then A&M just took control from there.
Ole Miss looked really good over Georgia.
Yeah, you know, Ole Miss is one of those teams as well. You really what Ole Miss team decides to show up. I mean, Chad Kelly, I think, is only going to get better week to week. I don't really see him slowing down. The more reps he
Well, I
gets,
mean,
the better he
with
gets.
Ole Miss, it's been finishing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
They were up on Alabama. They were up on.
You really
Florida
have to
State.
think if they had more of a cohesive unit, if they wouldn't have beat those two teams. I think they would have beat Florida State. I don't know about Alabama because Alabama's one of those teams. They're going to play you 4 quarters. You're going to have to worry about them even with 30 seconds left in the
Okay,
game.
we all picked LSU and Auburn won. I don't know if anybody watched that.
I
That
game.
did,
was a heck
yeah.
of a
I watched the
finish.
last part of it.
Heck
Yeah,
of a
I
finish,
could.
not
Yeah,
unfinished,
yeah.
whatever
It was
you wanna
hard to
call it.
explain what. Yeah, it was hard to explain what happened in that game. I'm not gonna sit here and try now, but apparently, Les Miles was fired, and the offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
crashed.
you know, I just don't. I hate these coaching changes during midseason, especially 4 games into the
Yeah.
regular season.
Well, he was already on the hot seat.
He was
last
already
year,
on the
but
hot
he's a
seat to
good
begin with.
coach.
But what purpose does it do?
Yeah.
Aside from giving the administration a little bit more time to search for a new coach, it doesn't do any of these kids any good.
And
Who
really
came in
for-
to
you think
specifically
it-
play for Les
Yeah.
Miles, it doesn't do anything.
And the new
for these
recruits
guys.
that are coming in now, I mean, or the guys who are
Exactly.
committing, what are they, like, do I want to stay here? I mean, who's going to be the coach? And
Well, Les Miles is going to get. I mean, it's probably the end of the season, but he's going to get picked up by someone.
Oh,
well,
You
yeah,
gotta-
but it's like a Mark Ritz situation. He's a winning coach. Now he's
Mm-hmm.
had trouble with having a quarterback, but he is a winning coach, and you just don't really understand the rhyme or reason
All right,
for getting rid of him.
before we go in, Vandy, we all took Western Kentucky. and
I
Vandy-
know what happened with that.
Yeah, overtime
Yeah,
game.
boy.
Almost overtime with 3 seconds left in the game. Actually
Jeez.
scored as time expired.
They
and
had
sent it
one
into
job:
overtime.
beat Vanderbilt.
Anyway, let's talk a little bit about college football and then go into our picks for this week. I know our producer's going to start giving us dirty looks in a minute.
He already is.
He does all the
He
time.
wants us to talk about MTSU.
Wisconsin did whip Michigan State, though.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
So is
that was
Wisconsin
pretty-
that good? I mean,
I
you know,
think
LSU
so.
loses to them, but Wisconsin apparently is a pretty good team.
Yeah, I don't know how good Wisconsin is, so it's still kind of with a
Well,
lot of
you're
these
on-
teams,
well,
it's
this is
still
the-
a lot of
Well,
Exactly, and this
Because
is like the
don't
4th
know
game.
exactly
This will be the
what
4th game
teams.
or 5th.
Michigan State kind of beat Notre Dame. So is Notre Dame that bad? You know, Notre Dame
I
fired.
Notre
think-
Dame's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Notre
I
Dame
think
fired
Notre
their
Dame's
defensive
extremely
coordinator.
overrated.
And Notre Dame just lost to Duke this past week.
Yes.
So,
And
and
the
they fired their
clincher.
defensive
Yeah.
coordinator too.
Yeah.
So
Go
I
David
think
Cutcliffe.
I think the coach there is probably looking on the hot
yeah,
seat.
Brian
right now.
Kelly might be on the hot seat after this season. I don't think he'll lose his job, but I think he'll definitely be on the hot seat.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, yeah.
All right, well let's talk a little bit about it. 'Cause, it was a good week last week in college football.
Yeah,
and
it's
it has
exciting
been
week.
exciting.
It has, and
College
that's why I
football
hate preseason because you just don't know.
So
So many things change.
I'm gonna have to borrow your pen.
My
on
pink
this
pen.
one. Yes, that's fine. All right, Texas is at Oklahoma State this week. Zach, you've already got your pick made.
Yeah, I'm going Texas. Texas in this one.
All right, Kelly, what do you think?
I'm going with Texas as well. I don't know if they won last week. I wish I did. I think I
I'm
know.
going with
but I don't
Oklahoma
know.
State at home.
The
Take a chance.
Cowboys.
All right, Stanford at Washington. This is a matchup with two teams in the about top 12, I think.
Yeah, and both had close ones last week, so but I'm going Stanford this one. I think they're just that much more experienced than Washington.
I'm gonna agree with you there.
You two agree on something?
Yeah, I know.
Can't
It's
believe
shocking.
that.
It happens every
I'm
once
going
in a
with
while.
Stanford on that one as well. Now the real game that we messed up last week, Wisconsin at Michigan. This is where we're going to find out.
Okay,
if
this one I'm
Wisconsin-
going with Michigan.
All right.
I've seen, obviously they won every game by blowout, but I've seen a lot.
Callie's going with Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, because I'll never pick Michigan. I don't care
She
who they're.
picked Wisconsin last week when she
Yep.
thought they were playing Michigan.
I
So,
didn't get my pick.
and I'm going to go with Michigan again because I do think Michigan is a very strong team. This one is going to be a very interesting game. Louisville at Clemson.
I think Louisville wins this one.
Aside from last week, Clemson hasn't done
Exactly,
anything impressive.
yes.
They
And Louisville
so-
is just on fire.
Yeah,
so
I'm going Louisville all the way.
yeah,
Louisville is on fire. However, I think Clemson has, it's at home at Clemson. They have to figure out a way to
Yeah.
shut down the quarterback. I think they can do it. I'm going to go with Clemson. I know it seems a little weird.
hope I get to text you on Saturday.
I hope you do too. We're going to go Oklahoma at TCU.
This is a much needed win for Oklahoma,
It
so I'm
is.
going Oklahoma.
Oh. Oklahoma. I'm just not a fan of TCU.
I'm thinking Oklahoma's probably going to win it. If Oklahoma loses, it Stoops on the hot seat.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're going to go with
Who
Oklahoma.
would ever thought that?
UT at Georgia. Are
I don't
they
know
ready
why
for
you-
the letdown?
Well, I mean, they got whooped last week, and then Nick Chubb is not expected to play this week. However, I don't think that really factors into anything because this is Georgia playing Tennessee, and they will bring their A game. So whatever A game they've got,
It
they'll
seems
bring
like
it.
here recently UT has Georgia's number.
Yeah, it does, but there's not going to be a comfortable Saturday for Tennessee.
No, I don't
Not,
think so.
I mean, I'd even play Tech hard for homecoming.
So you're taking UT?
I'll take UT, of
I'm
course.
taking UT as well.
Okay, you're gonna take UT.
We come in with
Well,
the
and if you
momentum.
remember last week, I said that when UT played Florida, and I'm taking UT, that it was gonna come down to the quarterback play. Now, the first half, like you said, I think Tennessee maybe was a little conservative, and Florida was kind of giving it to us. Josh Dobbs proved in the second half is why he's Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
He had a hand in all 5 of those
Yeah,
touchdowns.
he did.
So, that's all we're going to talk about college football. Let's talk about Titans real quick. They lose.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Surprise!
Well, I mean, they're like up and then all of a sudden they're down. But, did anybody watch that game?
I
No,
didn't get a chance to watch it.
I was
So,
asleep.
okay.
No.
There was a
Yeah.
stupid penalty at the end of the game by Taylor Lewan. We received the ball. It's going to be first down and goal on the 2-yard line with about 25 seconds to go. The pile was still up. The whistle's being blown. Then all of a sudden, an offensive lineman comes running and jumps right into the pile to try to push it in the end zone. 15-yard penalty takes us back to the 22-yard line. First down and 10 from the 22 with about 20 seconds to go. Still had time. Stupid penalty. He's like a 3rd-year, 4th-year player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he's kind of consistent on making some dumb stuff.
Yeah.
So Taylor, you need to quit hurting your team.
Get with
Man,
it.
it's just my opinion. I don't know who they played this week. Does anybody know?
They go to Houston this week.
Yes, and
Wow.
J.J. Watt is
J.J.
out,
Watt is out.
but
Let's see.
Houston is playing good.
Yeah, Houston's playing well. But you gotta wonder how much that missing Watt is gonna affect that defensive line for Houston. So that might
Well,
be
I'm
an
sure
opportunity
Titans will
for-
find a way to screw it up, so it's not really a.
Well, I
yeah.
think sometimes when you get away from home, it makes it a little
Maybe,
bit
Yeah.
easier,
maybe.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
so it would be a very much needed win.
Yes,
It
absolutely.
would be one of those things that would help them in their season. So good luck, Titans. I don't see them winning, but
I'm glad we don't have that on our pick'ems.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
well, I can tell you who I would pick.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're getting really some dirty looks from the producer
Just
over here.
mean looks.
But I'm Joe Martin, and you can reach Zach at
Zach Birdsong on Twitter. No spaces in between.
And newsgal27 on Twitter.
You can always call us here, let us know how we're doing. If there's any topics you'd like for us to discuss, different high school sports or just anything, let us know. We'd be more than happy to take your calls. Just call us here at the Tullahoma News. We appreciate you folks tuning in, and let's have a great football weekend. Go
Here's
Vols!
hoping.
Go
Go
Vols!
Vols.